This is a public service announcement brought to you in part by
Nexus Fantasy Football League.
The NFFL Fantasy Football League.
Hello there, and welcome to week 3 of the 12 teams in 12 weeks. It's 12 teams in 12 weeks, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
We're on week 3.
And we are on week 3. I have sitting to my left over here, again for the third time because we couldn't get anybody else to show up, Miss Rogers. You're gonna change your name?
I'm thinking about it.
Just thinking about changing the name.
It's going to be Rogers related.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, it is.
How interesting. But to her left, we have none other than the champion. The reigning champion.
Kiss my ring.
But he's the Heartbreak Kid, Sean Rosen. But he's known as Ryan Leaf's comeback. But I hear you might change your name too.
Yeah. Ryan Leaf's comeback.
He made a comeback last year, as we know he won. And you know what's funny? You actually beat the person that we're discussing today.
Correct.
And you know this guy. He's black. Well, is he black? He's black. He's black.
I think he wears
Big,
glasses.
black, and bunch of sexual chocolate.
Wow.
Kinky.
That was weird.
Very kinky.
But I know that he's very funky.
Very.
He gets funky all the time. He's known as the Funkosaurus himself. Not Brodus Clay from wrestling. But he's the Funkier Medinas.
He got funkier this year.
Alex Ryan Antoine. We're discussing Alex Ryan Antoine today. And if you remember from last year, Alex Ryan Antoine was 8-5. He was number 2, so he got the bye week.
Yep.
And he went all the way. But then you lost. All right, let's come back.
This guy right here.
And that hurt you a lot. I still remember him laying on the couch holding the trophy, crying and singing.
He wished it goodbye.
And he was wishing it goodbye and said he's going to see it next year.
I was going to bring it today and put it on the screen, but I feel like he would murder me in my sleep. So it's
He would show up, big black man.
Nobody wants a big black man in their bedroom at night.
Even though you would hear him when he walks, you hear boom, 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 boom. But how did you think Alex did last year with his team, like regarding like his drafting and his knowledge, and how did he, utilized his players?
I'll go first.
Sure.
I think that he drafted okay. I think that he had a lot of good studs on his team at particular positions, but he ended up getting weaker and weaker as the draft went on, hence why he made a lot of trades last year. I felt like, with the exception of Tom Brady and the trade for Adrian Peterson, his team was progressively weak as it went on the season because a lot of players were unknowns and random starters for injured players. For instance, you had Randall Cobb, and Randall Cobb was a backup wide receiver.
Right, and now Randall Cobb is actually the number 1 wide receiver.
Now he is, yeah. So that would have been a good pick this year.
Yes. It worked out a little bit for him, though.
No, he put up good points. I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah, what about you? Do you think Alex put on a show?
Towards the end, yeah, sure, with the trade. Tom Brady, of course, was the best pick of all.
Yeah. Oh, Tom Brady. Tom Brady.
Brady.
The racist Tom Brady.
And he's obsessed with Tom Brady.
And he loved Tom Brady.
If Tom Brady whipped out his dick, he'd probably jerk it off.
I think if Tom Brady whipped out his dick, the world would explode.
And Tom Brady whipped out, well, Giselle already was split in half once.
Yeah. That's not even Giselle. She's dead.
Yeah, Giselle's
Tom Brady fucking killed her.
He made her into Robo.
Robo Giselle.
Yeah.
Robo monster.
Bionic Giselle.
The bionic Giselle. Their kid's a fucking Terminator.
Terminators.
2 kids now.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
2
two
kids.
kids.
Yeah, little Tom Brady's. Oh my God.
Little Brady's running around.
Little Brady's running around.
Hey, they're ugly.
No, they're not.
So since we brought up his love for Tom Brady, how about his love for Adrian Peterson? If you remember last year after the trade with the Down Crisis,
Sorry, the man.
Dumb man.
Dumb made a choice, and the choice ended up with Adrian Peterson going to the Funkier. Well, no, at that time it was the Funky Medinas, and he gave up Wes Welker for it.
Great trade.
And he just went crazy about it. Everything was Adrian Peterson. Oh my God, Adrian Peterson. I love Adrian Peterson.
Let's just say that if he didn't get Adrian Peterson, yeah, Alex, my man, if you didn't get him, you would not even made it to the finals.
I agree.
I don't think so.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Technically, it
I
probably
agree.
would have been me versus Lena.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for Adrian Peterson.
I think so. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Definitely
Adrian
wanna face
Peterson.
Lena.
Adrian Peterson, you would have lost.
I probably, yeah, I would have lost.
She
because
had- she had
Imagine
over
getting
200.
that trophy back from
She
her
did
now.
over 200.
That trophy back right now? Oh, that's like a topic. She's basically non-existent right now.
Right.
Who's Lena?
So,
I never heard of that name.
you were-
Say a little about that.
but for me, remember though, last year with Alex, is Alex only broke 130 one time.
Yeah,
It's pretty bad.
that is bad.
One time.
Not only that, though, he got lucky most of the time because whenever he didn't break 130, the other person would not even break 100.
Yeah.
Like, that was the luckiest part about it.
So it worked out in his favor in the end. Oh well.
But this proves a weakness in other people's teams. It proves that other people didn't draft well.
And he wasn't the weakest link.
It was not.
No, he wasn't the weakest link.
Not at all.
You know,
What was his record?
8-5.
8
He had
and
the
5.
second best
8
record in
five.
the league.
Right.
Yeah.
He had actually the same record as one of my personal favorites.
The
Bound Crushes! 2 times to say the
I
bound.
can't say that.
Dumb man. Well, you can't say it right. That's why you can't say it. Because you can't go bound crushes. We're not talking about the bound crushes. We're talking about the funky comedies. Can you say that? Can you
We're
go
talking
funky?
about the funky one.
Can you say funky comedies?
No, I
The
cannot.
funky kind of money.
See, you did. It's a funky
Funky.
comedy.
It's like an
Funky
Australian-
comedies.
like an Australian British mix.
Exactly.
It's got to let molasses come out your mouth.
Funky comedies. But Alex actually won Best Trash Talk Video last year. If we all remember the Trash Talk video,
Tony Homo Romo and the Rapeless Robbers Bubba.
he got the homie. Yeah, that
The
was good.
homo is Tony
It was
Romo.
the
Homo
homo,
Tony Romo
the
is
homo Tony
gross.
Romo and the rapist Roethlisberger. It's Tommy. That was good. That was good. Everybody actually started singing that song as like time went on. It stuck in the head. So, do you think he's gonna top it?
Yes.
That's a good question. Why do you think he's going to top it?
Why not? That video wasn't even that great.
It was awesome. That was legit the best
I
video.
should.
Nah, I should have won technically.
Yeah, everybody should have won.
I should have won Best
Everyone
Trash
should have
Talk.
won.
I should have
Yeah.
won Best Trash Talk
For which
Video.
one?
Could have been for the Gronk No More video.
Nah, but that
Could have been for my Saturday Night Live video.
I said I love video by the time that ended.
Yeah, it was already too late. We already had the draft, and you won for your
You did
rapist.
the Survivor video.
I did the Survivor video.
Real world?
That was part of the Saturday Night Live
Yeah,
video.
okay.
Back to the black man.
To the black man, the fat black man. But he's actually not fat, he's funky.
By the way, Adams, I grew up my beard just to make sure I look like you today.
Oh.
Except white and balding. You know, I'm pick right now.
So do you see Alex doing any more like singing videos? You think he's gonna do some singing in his videos?
It worked last year. Why not do it again?
I hope he gets more creative. I hope you get more creative. I hope
He
you
is
actually-
creative.
No, but I mean, like, I hope you incorporate more than just singing stuff. Like, I plan on making music videos this year. I plan on making, like, what Tommy did last year. I hope that he comes around and does, like, what he did when he took over for yours, for the weekly update.
Yeah.
Remember how he
Yeah.
used me as part of...
Yeah.
Yeah! Hell no!
I think he can do it. He's very charismatic. He could pull
Yeah.
anything off.
I believe he's going to top it next year, but I'm wondering how.
I'm wondering how. I'd like to see if he could, because that Trash Talk Video Award is up for grabs right now. It's a whole new season, season 2, and maybe she might win it.
I'm actually going to make a video this year. Watch
Oh.
out.
Maybe you'll make, like,
Watch
12
out.
videos.
Yeah, one for each week.
Okay, I don't have that much time on my hands, okay?
Oh, you have time for a 5-minute video.
True.
All you have to do is say, fuck you, you suck, I'll beat you, fuck your team and your cow.
And Rogers.
And that is-
Touchdown, everybody.
That's Sophia.
Alright, well. Aaron Rodgers gets touchdowns.
Okay.
A lot.
But for the funkier Medinas, if he had the first round draft pick, do you think he would go for a quarterback, a running back, receiver, kicker? What
I
do you
think he's going to repeat quarterback.
You think he would go to quarterback?
And I'm pretty sure he's going to get Tom Brady.
He
Again,
actually
if
said he doesn't want Tom
available.
Brady. He said he doesn't want Tom
He doesn't
Brady.
want Tom
He
Brady?
does not want Tom Brady.
He
I
mentioned it.
Yeah.
still think he'll go for a quarterback.
I'm saying if he has first pick right now, he's going to go with Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
I feel like he has a love connection with him now.
He definitely does.
I
That's
feel
a
like
good point.
if he did, or if he gets the first pick in the draft, I feel like if he would get Adrian Peterson, and Adrian Peterson was off the board by the time he came up, he would go after a quarterback, and regardless of what he says, I think it's going to be Tom Brady. Tom Brady has Amendola now. Tom Brady has a good cast of characters on his team.
You think it'll
He's
be
got
one of the
Tebow.
richest Tom Brady's?
He's got Tebow. Tebow makes
Tebow.
miracles. He's got Jesus. Jesus.
The father is Belichick. The son is Brady, and the Holy Spirit.
It's Tebow.
That's Tebow.
So he was the cum shot going up into Brady's vagina from.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, sweet.
Look at that. He's racist and a god.
He's a godly racist.
He's a godly racist
And
man.
you love him. It's weird.
You are in love with Tom Brady.
That's like a black man liking the KKK.
But do you think he loves Tom Brady as much as Sarah loves Tom Brady? Because we know Sarah, she's a huge Patriots fan.
I'm pretty sure Sarah's got that on lock.
You got a tattoo of it. I'm surprised Alex doesn't have a tattoo of Tom Brady on his back.
Probably
Totally
does.
gay.
He probably does. I see it.
And just hides it from all.
That one with the
And
pictures
that's
like,
why you don't take your fucking shirt off. You're really in shape, but you have a tattoo of Tom Brady in your back. You motherfucker, I knew it.
It blends in with the skin.
that's terrible.
No, it's actually like a legit tattoo. It looks like Tom Brady just like put like white paint on his face and just went on his back.
Tom Brady imprint.
It's like branding TV.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Okay, so then my next question is Alex a contender or a pretender?
Contender.
Contender?
Contender. Of all the guys that we have, all the people in our league, he's definitely a contender. I
I
have
mean,
him as number one.
You have
I have Alex
ranked
as
number one.
number one.
She's got you going funky so
I
much.
do. I do.
she has you going number one and winning the whole thing this year.
Yes.
Nice confidence.
He's
boost.
hungry.
Well,
Well,
He's hungry.
he's not getting into that field right now.
Not that kind
No
of
offense,
hungry.
Alex. Because I'm hungry too.
Abe McDonald.
Fans.
He wants to go for seconds.
So what do you have? Contender or pretender?
He's a contender.
He's
I
a
don't think
contender.
he's going to go.
What would you rank him though? 1 to 12.
I mean, he does have knowledge of the game. He does know it very well. He's made some poor decisions and he's made some great decisions. Hence, he's made way more good ones than poor ones because he waited to the finals. So I'm saying he's a contender, but if it was up to me and the knowledge of everyone in this league right now and the way the sport goes, he could be either anything from 1 to 12. But theoretically, he should be in the top 3, top 4.
Top 3, top 4?
Just because he knows his shit, he knows how to play the game. I wouldn't say he's an excellent fantasy footballer, but I'd say he is one of the best in the league.
Agreed.
Not much saying for you slackers out there.
That's a message. Message?
Take it.
Bring it.
So then you're saying that he's going to win it all.
I mean, again, it's so early. No one even drafted yet. But
I drafted
he
him.
has the potential. Yes, he does.
He does have the potential. Do you think he has the potential to win it all?
Absolutely.
Everyone has potential in it all.
Exactly. Nobody drafted yet.
Hmm,
We don't
sure.
know what we
So
have.
Sophia can win it all.
She
Imagine.
could.
She could.
She did. I forget. I
Now,
went
do
back
you
to
think
the
if
offense,
Alex
Sophia.
comes in last place, will you think it'll be funny when he paints his face white?
Yes.
If he came out of white face, yeah,
That'd be epic.
So great.
Epic.
Will he do it?
Yes.
he would.
He better.
He
He,
would
has
do
to.
it.
Yeah, it's part of the contract. I mean, he's
Yeah.
going to because he knows the situation at hand. Listen, if I got 12 plays, I would have to go blackface on. I would not walk out in public, especially around this one
It's
because
not a
I get
stipulation.
instantly murdered.
It's so
But I would
tough.
definitely.
What about in his hood? If he
Oh,
walks
in his
out,
hood?
Remsen.
Rems and he walks out white faced.
He'll get lynched.
You think you're opposite lynched? You
Opposite
counter
lynch.
lynched. You were just counter lynched. What up?
Terrible. Okay, so that's actually the end of the video. We've discussed everything we think about the Funkier Medinas. And we'll be back next week. I don't know who's going to be back here, but I know I'll be back. We're going to be discussing somebody you know pretty well. It's funny enough is you sleep next to this woman.
Every night.
You sing songs with this woman.
Oh. Oh, you heard that?
That's right, we're going to discuss 50 Shades of Green Bay. Why'd you come up with that name?
It's just right. The book.
She likes the
She
book.
likes the book.
Everyone likes the book. Every girl likes that book.
Yeah.
Every girl's like, it's true.
You would know?
No comment.
Oh, God. That was terrible. But yes, we're gonna discuss
Oh,
50
that made me
Shades of
blush.
Green Bay. Wow. And
No, it's
Come
all
on,
like
bother. Come on, bother, Atlanta. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
You know, Aaron Rodgers is the Christian Grey.
what does this have to do with Aaron Rodgers? Your team is coming up sooner or later. We'll discuss Mrs. Rodgers. But next week we're going to discuss Alyssa DL, 50 Shades of Green Bay. I don't know who's going to be in that video. We'll figure it out.
We figured out. I'm trying to see if we can get some Henrys along here.
Oh, well, that'd be interesting.
That would be
A
interesting.
little discussion.
Discussion between the Henrys.
The two
Get
Henrys.
it together.
The two Henrys.
The
If you're
cousins.
listening right now,
The cousin and the friend.
we're calling you out on the next videos.
You guys better be here, better ready to go.
So let us know, especially Jonathan. He doesn't like to be called Jonathan. John. And we'll see you next week. Well, I know I'll see you next week. Discussing 50 Shades of Green Bay. I am none other than the Smooth Effect himself. You are.
Mrs. Rogers.
And of course, the champion, the reigning champion.
Riley's come back.
Oh, the Heartbreak Kid, Sean Rosen. That's where I get with the Heartbreak Kid. Again, we will see you next week. This is 12 Team to 12 week 3, and we'll see you for week 4.
Peace, love, and grace.
Funkier Medinas.